In this video, we review a townhouse complex located within the city limits of Batumi. Out of 50 houses here, only 13 are still available for sale. These are already completed townhouses, delivered in a black frame condition. You can purchase them directly from the developer with a 12-month installment plan or with a mortgage from a Georgian bank, including for any foreign citizen. Hello, this is Andre with you. I'm from Batumi Real Estate, and in this video I'll be reviewing a townhouse complex located in the airport district within the city limits of Batumi. It's literally 5 minutes by car from the sea and just 8 minutes from the new boulevard, that very place where there is already a functioning shopping center, casino, hotels, and also a new modern park. This townhouse complex is now in the final stage of construction. All the townhouses have already been built. Here they are behind me. Renovation has already started in some of them, and in this video I'll show you a couple of townhouses without any renovation, so you can see what they look like in the black frame condition. I'll also show you a few townhouses where renovation is already underway, and I'll show you the grounds as well. You'll see footage from the developer's presentation and drone shots of this location. Let's watch the video.
Interested in real estate in Batumi? Batumiburg is the right choice for you.
And to start, here's a short video presentation from the developer. In these shots you can see what everything will look like here in just 3 or 4 months. And now, real aerial footage. These shots were taken at the end of June 2025. As you can see, this is quite a large complex, consisting of 52-story townhouse buildings surrounded by mandarin orchards, away from the noise and bustle of the city. And this is the last 6 complex in Polo Villas quarter. In other words, this entire quarter, which consists of more than 200 various types of townhouses, was built by a single company. And this company is the first company that many years ago began building the first townhouses in Najara. This project has a rather advantageous location. It is located within the city limits of Batumi, literally 5 minutes by car from the sea, the beach and the new lake and Maria Kaczynski Green Park, as well as a large shopping center, a casino and various hotels. And literally 10 minutes by car from the center of Batumi. This is a club-type townhouse residential complex. Here the territory is gated, the infrastructure will be well developed, and there will be complete self-sufficiency, which will inspire future residents to lead an active and fulfilling life. An important point: short-term rentals will be prohibited in this complex. This is because the company wants to ensure peace and order for the residents of these homes. At the same time, it allows investors who purchase these townhouses for long-term rental to earn a high income. For your information, at the moment in the company's previous projects, the completed townhouses whose owners wanted to rent them out long-term are doing so quite successfully. Small townhouses with an area of about 117 square meters are rented out for $1,500 to $2,000 per month on an annual contract, depending on the condition of the townhouse, the renovation, furniture and appliances. Larger townhouses here rent from $1,800 per month for an annual contract. To give an example from my own clients who bought townhouses here a few years ago in previous projects by this company, those who wanted to are now renting out their townhouse for $2,000 per month. I also know, for example, that some of our truly wonderful neighbors who recently completed a really extensive and incredibly beautiful renovation are even successfully renting out their exquisitely designed townhouse for a substantial $2,500 per month. So, acquiring a home within this meticulously planned and highly desirable project isn't just about experiencing comfortable and convenient living, it's also profoundly about making a wise and strategic investment in prime urban real estate with a genuinely promising and prosperous future ahead. Just so you understand, land prices in Batumi are constantly rising, and with a townhouse here you also become the owner of the plot of land under your house. And from my point of view, this is quite a highly liquid property. If you want to live outside the city but aren't ready to give up urban comfort, then this is exactly the place you need. All city delivery services are available in this location. That means you can order food and groceries here using apps like Glovo, Wolt, Bolt, and you can also call Yandex.Go or a Bolt taxi. The concept of this complex is a safe environment. The inner grounds of this project are a unified space, safe for walking. The area is fenced, with video surveillance and security around the clock, 24/7. As for cleanliness and maintenance of the grounds, there is an in-house management company that has been taking care of this for several years already. As I mentioned before, this company already has completed Project Sada Townhouses in the same area which it has been managing for several years, maintaining all utilities and the grounds of these previous complexes in impeccable condition. Also, when you purchase a townhouse in this project, you can obtain an investment residence permit in Georgia for 5 years with the possibility of later transitioning to permanent residency. In other words, this company already has real cases from buyers who've gone through this process, and they are ready to share their experience with new customers. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention public transportation. There is a public transport stop not far from here, so you can get from here to any part of the city by public transport quite quickly. So stay tuned. Next, there will be technical information about the facades and soundproofing here, as well as the available townhouse sizes still for sale, their prices and the purchase terms. And I will also tell you about the guaranteed income program in this project from the developer, which offers a certain guaranteed minimum income for the first 3 years, as well as about the preferential mortgage period. That is, you can take out a mortgage for 10 years, and for the first 2 years you will have a very low annual interest rate. So I'll start with the two most unusual townhouses in this project. These are these two houses right here. They are being sold in a black frame condition for $190,000. The area is 140 and 160 square meters. Moving on, most of the standard townhouses have an area of 147 square meters. There are also slightly more spacious townhouses with an area of 198 square meters. At the time this video was published, standard townhouses cost $190,000. The larger townhouses cost $360,000. I want to emphasize that the price is current as of the time this video is published. If you are watching this video review a long time after it was published, the prices may have changed. For up-to-date information, contact me and I will provide it to you. By the way, as you may have realized, this is not a townhouse, it's an administrative building located within the complex. There will be commercial spaces on the first floor here. At the time this video is published, and for the near future, you can buy a townhouse here with a 12-month installment plan. The down payment is 30%. According to the developer, there are only 3 months left until the completion of this complex. In fact, in many of the townhouses here, interior finishing work is already underway. By the way, right here there will be a fitness area. The outdoor exercise equipment has already been delivered. Right now it's stored, still packaged in one of the houses, but installation will begin soon. As for guaranteed income, the developer is currently offering a minimum guaranteed income of $20,000 for the first 3 years. If you're interested, contact me and I'll give you all the details. Regarding mortgage loans, you can get a mortgage from a Georgian bank, and this applies to foreign citizens as well, for up to 10 years, with an interest rate of just 1% for the first 2 years. Details are also available by phone. Now, about utilities. Gas has already been connected to this complex. Here are the meters. Internet has also been installed. Water and electricity are also available. So let's take this standard townhouse as an example. Its area is about 150 square meters. The first floor is a bit smaller than the second, so the first floor is about 60 square meters and the second is 90. Let's go inside the house. This is the kind of space you get, so the houses are sold in this condition. After that, you can do whatever you want inside. There are 2 exits from the house. Next to the main door, there's a rather small window, and this is the beautiful view from it. And on the opposite side, there are large windows, slider system. Now let's go up to the second floor. It's very spacious. There are panoramic windows on both sides and balconies. And now about the facades. The company uses non-combustible ventilated facades which prevent the appearance of mold and dampness. The facade material is fiberboard panels. According to the developer, this is the only truly effective solution for Batumi's humid climate. As for energy efficiency and soundproofing, the townhouses are equipped with heavy-duty aluminum frames with triple glazed windows, which provide up to 40% savings on air conditioning and heating, as well as excellent noise insulation. This means both comfort and a sensible approach to operating costs. From your windows, you'll be looking out at modern architecture and advanced technology. And thanks to the use of ventilated facades, there will be no moisture or condensation in the houses. Each townhouse, as I mentioned before, will have its own plot of land. So, for example, if you want to enjoy your morning coffee under the gentle rays of the sun, all you have to do is step outside your own front door. You can even do it barefoot. Each house will also have its own parking space, so you won't have to waste time looking for a parking spot for your car, as is often the case in Batumi. The next townhouse I'm going to show you is a bit bigger, with a total area of 200 square meters. This is what these large townhouses look like from the outside. And now we're going inside. And of course, even the first floor of this townhouse is much bigger than that of standard townhouses. On this side, there are large panoramic windows with a slider system. On the opposite side, the window is also large, you could even call it panoramic, but it doesn't go from floor to ceiling. And this townhouse also has exits to the street on different sides. Now we're going up to the second floor. The second floor is huge as well. There are balconies on both sides. An important point. Now I'll show you a standard townhouse where renovations have already begun. So this is 150 square meters. Let's enter the house. On the left side we have a space for a guest bathroom. Next is a large living room, and on the right side there's a staircase. In the left corner there's an area for the kitchen. Underneath the main stairs there is a small storage room indeed. We walk through the room and head to the second floor. On the second floor we have two small bedrooms. So these can be children's bedrooms, or one of the rooms can be turned into, for example, a home office. Each of these rooms has access to a balcony. Next, in the center of the floor, we have the main bathroom. And to the right, there's a large bedroom. In other words, this is the master bedroom. And this bedroom also has its own private balcony. Over there in the distance, you can already see the multi-story city buildings. Now I'm going to show you another standard townhouse that's currently being renovated, but the renovation is a bit different. That is, it has a different style and a different design. So, this is exactly the same townhouse, but here the layout is a bit different. There's a large living room, but the wall color is different here. The kitchen will also be in the corner on the left side. But here, under the stairs, there's an open space. There's no storage room here. But on the other hand, the staircase itself is a bit more enclosed. And now we're going up to the second floor. And here everything is just like in that other townhouse. So on this side there's a large bedroom, the master bedroom with a private balcony. Next, in the center of the floor, there's space for a bathroom. And on the opposite side of the house, there are two small bedrooms. Or one of them could be used as an office. Each of the rooms has its own balcony. And a few words about the infrastructure. The infrastructure in this townhouse complex is very good. For example, in this particular townhouse project in this area, in addition to things like a swimming pool, a children's playground and a barbecue area, there will also be a workout area that is a fitness zone, which I already showed you in the video, as well as a mini football field and even a dog walking area. So, for example, if you love animals and you're planning to move to Batumi and buy a house to live in, and you plan to live there with your dog, this is an excellent option. I think your dog will be happy with a dedicated dog walking area. There is also a small grocery store on the premises, a sauna with a jacuzzi, and the first urban winery in Batumi, complete with a wine cellar and a wine shop. I mentioned this because if you're a wine lover, this is exactly the place you need. This same company also currently has one finished townhouse for sale in their previous project. Its total area is 167 square meters. I'll show it to you now. This is what the main entrance gate to this complex looks like. And here is the section where this townhouse is located. This project also has a small pool like this. And here is the very house itself. Inside it hasn't been renovated yet, but the exterior is already finished. And this house has a wonderful backyard like this. If you're interested in this townhouse and want to know the current price, give me a call. I also have resale options in these already completed townhouses. If you're interested in that, give me a call. Finally, if you're interested in real estate in Batumi and its surroundings, but for example the townhouses in this complex don't suit you for some reason, you can send me a request to find property that matches your specific criteria. The link to the online form for this request will be provided in the description of this video. Go ahead, fill it out and send it in. I will definitely get back to you and will certainly find something suitable. Well, that's all for today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, be sure to subscribe, like, leave comments, and don't forget to click the bell in the top right corner of the screen. It's right here. This will make sure you don't miss any new videos on my channel. Bye! See you in the next videos.
Real estate agency Batumi Borg, your right choice.